Hi, William Owen here for just a little shout out to a new mobile game called Dungeon Legends 2. I've always been a fan of the first person dungeon crawler types of games. It all started with Dungeon Masters on the Super Nintendo console, and since then I've played many of them. Like one of the most known would be Etrian Odyssey, anyway, on the Nintendo DS back in the days, and Dungeon Travelers 2 on the PlayStation Vita, amongst many others. This one is a single player, single person. It's not a party based game. And it's in real time, it's not turn-based. But I had a great time with it. I've played, I'm just on the second floor of the dungeon, so I've played maybe an hour or so. Just listen to the music and atmosphere, it's super creepy. And so, one of the things that made me buy the game, it's like $5 on iOS, was the comments that the dev, and I'm sorry I'm gonna butcher his name, is Polish. So, Lukas Radzijewicz. He's a single team dev from what I've understand. And he said he was very active on Touch Arcade, interacting with the community, and somebody asked him like, hey, what about gold? Can we have like some kind of currency? And he said, about gold, I had a problem with it. I mean, dungeons are supposed to be abandoned, so where would you use that gold? On the other hand, as you see, there are from time to time NPC that you can talk to, so you can buy stuff from them. I will take it under consideration. So, I really enjoy the dev interacting with the community and answering questions. And when I've read that comment, it clicked like, okay, I'm gonna take the plunge. It's just $5, and the guy really put some thoughts into his game. I really liked that comment. And anyway, it's quite simple. You roam the dungeons. As you can see now on screen, there's what each oh man, maybe I should have scripted this. The places where you put your points when you level up, they are described. But it's quite simple. You heal with food, and you need to use some torches to light the way. And the combat is simple enough. It's just hack and slash your enemies until they die. There's magic, but to be fair, I didn't encounter any way to gain magic spells for now, but I know it's there because there's a magic spells menu, so it's obvious that there are magic in this game. But yeah, I'm still in the beginning, just exploring the second floor. Played like an hour or so, and I'm having a lot of fun with this. And it's hard. I hope you can feel it in the video, but the atmosphere of the game is really nice. The sound design and the way the camera moves around, it's real creepy. You feel you're into the dungeon. That's great. You don't always have that immersion feeling in those types of games, and I've played my fair share. So yeah, I just wanted to shout it out, recommend it. If you like dungeon crawlers, the old school type of dungeon crawlers, not the Diablo types games. But yeah, tile based dungeon crawlers. My favorite type is party based, and with the combat being turn based. This one is more like if you know Legend of Grimrock, it's more into that type. It's just that you don't have a party, it's only you. So for the better or worse, but I like it. There's switches, there's little puzzle elements, nothing too complicated so far. A few hidden bricks that you could push on the wall to open some doors. There's some quest to progress into the story. Story-wise, for now, it's very light. There's not that much of a story. I mean, it's not fair. There is a story. It's presented in the beginning of the game. It's like some evil forces have raised up, and they attack the city where you live, and one of the way to lift the curse, we'll say, is to go find the magic crystal that is in the bottom of a abandoned dungeon. And so you go your merry way to find that crystal. So that's pretty much the story, and to be honest, it's more than enough. Those types of games are, you don't play that much for the story. It's not a JRPG anyway. But yeah, it's great, highly recommended from me. And it's not a don't worry, I don't have the subscriber and view counts to do a sponsor thing. It's not sponsored, it's just me looking into this game, finally taking the plunge of the $5 it costed. There's no micro transactions of any way, and I just wanted to share the game with you. I think if you like dungeon crawlers, it's worth a shot. That's for sure. So yeah, that's pretty much all I had to say about that. I'll leave you with a bit of how the story is presented when you start a new game. Oh yeah, you have some difficulty level. You can go from very easy to very hard. If you have an old phone, you can drop the graphic quality. And so the story is presented just through a text like this. It explains all the background and why you're going to explore the dungeons, what you need to find. But it's great. Honestly, it was quite immersive. I enjoy it. So anyway, that was just a shout out to Dungeon Legends 2. So yeah, maybe somebody will see it someday and take the plunge like I did. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Have fun. Cheers. Bye bye.